Okay, everybody. So here's a Siri shortcut. Siri shortcuts is pretty awesome. It's free. You just get it from the App Store. And with the App Store, it's from Apple, so it's pretty easy to find. What I'm about to show you is all done through Apple. Okay, so it's a free app. Install it. You can do a lot of automation with it. Like you can do quite a few different things, which is really awesome. One of the things I've been working on is a flight interruptions shortcut. There's quite a few different shortcuts, so don't get overwhelmed. But with this shortcut I'm about to walk you through, it can come in pretty handy, especially during weather, IROPS, you name it. Okay, so if we're going to go ahead and use the shortcuts, we're going to try it here. So we'll do a search Calgary to Toronto, and we'll do a basic search, and it prompts Google. So it pulls it up on Google Flights, nothing crazy, nothing special, and it just pulls up flights for today, one guest, one way. Now you can do a little bit more advanced things with it. There's a few more options in case you're in a tricky IROP situation. So let's try something here. We'll do a little more complex. We'll do a search for Vancouver, and rather than Toronto, we'll say Manila. And we'll do an advanced search. And we can choose to go either weather at destination. I will say no. And then it prompts for travel dates, today, tomorrow, or you can choose a date. If you pick tomorrow, and then here you can exclude airlines. So on this one, we'll just exclude Air Canada because it's an international flight. I mean, alternatively, you can exclude WestJet too. And then here we have options, similar airports, guest count, or you can just continue. So we'll continue. And here we have cabins. Cabins is a really interesting idea because if this whole app is built around exclusions, so what do I mean by exclusions? So when I say economy cabin, it will exclude the premium economy, business, and first class. But if you go ahead and select business class, it will exclude economy, premium economy, and first class. So by choosing one of these options, it will exclude the rest. This allows you to see and trust that the flights that are being returned are actually of that class. Then here we go. So we've got Vancouver to Manila, and this is with Philippine Airlines, and this is with one of our partners. I should also mention that the flights that are being displayed are WestJet partners. No ambiguity, no questioning, no debating. Are they our friend? Are they not our friend? This can come in really handy because sometimes if you just do a generic search, you don't know what you're getting. So here we'll do another one. We'll do Toronto to London Gatwick. We'll do a search for tomorrow. We'll exclude Air Canada. But now let's go ahead and use the similar airports option. We'll go and we'll put London Heathrow. So we did a search for London Gatwick. Now we're going to do London Heathrow. We'll pick economy cabin. And here we go. And those are our partners and those are their flights. Icelandic Air, Air France. This can come in pretty handy, especially if you're stuck. Like if you're trying to get a guest from point A to point B. Let's try something different. Let's go. So departure airport, we'll say it's St. Louis. And then from St. Louis, we'll try and do a search for Miami. We'll do an advanced search. And then weather at destination. This is pretty cool. So this pulls information from two different websites, flightaware.com and flightstats.com, and pulls images from the destination airport, gathers those images and combines them to display in one little one-pager. So here we have the current delay status. So delay status is very low. We've got some weather, a small amount of wind, great visibility. And then there's a list of all the arrivals currently in that airport. There's some departures as well. And then when you hit OK or done, it'll ask you then what day. So we'll pick today. We'll exclude Air Canada and WestJet from the search. Now we'll do guest count. Okay, so for guest count, we'll just increase it to 4. And again, we'll go ahead with economy cabin. So here it shows us St. Louis to Miami, 25th of October. There's no WestJet, there's no Air Canada. This is actually pretty awesome. Okay, now let's see if we can push it to the test here. If we were going and doing something specific, like let's say we're going Vancouver, and we'll do the search again. Rather than Manila, we'll go Taipei. We'll do advanced search. Destination weather, we'll say no. Travel date, we'll pick tomorrow. And then we'll exclude Air Canada and WestJet. We'll do similar airports. We picked Taipei before, we'll include Manila. And then we're going to pick business class. And if you noticed, it opened up a page. It opened up Safari. So here we have a list of partner flights that are business class and that are departing Vancouver, going to Taipei or Manila. One guest, one way. I had it open up in a page because it allows me to flip back and forth. So let's say I wanted to do another search. So if we do do Vancouver, and if I do Taipei, advanced search again, weather destination, we'll go no. Traveling for today, and if I exclude Air Canada and WestJet, and then I do similar airports, and then I'll plug in that, was it Taipei or Manila? Can't remember. Manila. Okay, we'll plug in Manila, and I'll go ahead and I'll do a search on the economy cabin. Now, the economy cabin will open it up within the app itself, so I'm still within the Siri Shortcut app, and it's pulled up this information. But if I go in multi-view, you can see the business class search here in the Safari page, and I still have the original result for the economy cabin in the app here. So if I take a look, even if he leaves today on the economy cabin, it's going to take him 2 days to get there. But if he leaves on business class tomorrow, he's still going to take a day to get there. So he's still going to get there in 2 days anyways. So even if he goes economy or business, it's going to take 2 days to arrive. So he should actually take the business class. Siri Shortcuts is super powerful. You can do quite a few different things. I've been able to customize this a lot, and it based itself off exclusions. So I've got a list of airlines that are excluded from there, and I update them regularly. There's also another one called Update Kit, and if you install Update Kit, it will auto-update the list when I update the list. So when I save flight interruptions with a new update, if you have Update Kit installed and then you run the flight interruptions, it will pull in the new data that I've saved. So even though the partnership list is active and updated as of right now, as soon as a partnership changes, I can go in and change the flight interruptions, and then you'll get that update automatically. This is huge. Holy cow. Like, you could type things in manually and to do the search, or you could just put it in and then it'll pull up the data and then give you the information. So less waiting, less hassle, less worry. Because if you do a generic search, you don't really know if those are our partners or not. Okay, so to get up and running, you're going to need 3 things. First, you're going to need to go and get the Shortcuts app from the App Store. I'll include all the links down below. But you're going to need to get, first and foremost, the Shortcuts app. When you click on the link, it'll bring you to the App Store. Again, it's an Apple app, so all of their apps are free. And they update it regularly. Okay, once you've got the Shortcuts app installed, you'll be able to come back and click on the next link. The next link is the flights. So when you click on flights, it'll bring you to where I've got the shortcut listed. And there it is, flight interruptions. There's the brief description. There's some information about the app, it's not an app, it's a shortcut. And then when you click on Get Shortcut, it'll bring you back to the Siri Shortcuts app on your phone. And then here it'll ask you, do you want to get it? And then when you click Get Shortcut down below, the big blue button, as soon as you click on it, it'll ask you to configure the shortcut. So you can design your own home airport. So by default, I have it set to Calgary, but you can pick whatever airport you want. It doesn't matter. So for this example, let's go ahead and we'll switch it. We'll pick Moncton. I don't know. Okay, so we've got Moncton in there. When you hit OK, it notices I've already got shortcuts installed or the flight interruptions. I'm just going to cancel out of here because I already have it. So once you've got the flight interruptions installed, the next thing you want to do is go back. And the last link you want to click on is the update. Now, when you click on this one, this will bring you directly to the Siri shortcut for Update Kit. Update Kit is another shortcut, but it's what lets my shortcut communicate to you and push new updates to you. So if I change the partnerships, update the flights, or make some enhancements, you'll get those updates automatically. So I clicked on it to install. It notices I already have it. I'm just going to cancel out of it. But Update Kit is super important, and flight interruptions is great. But yeah, those are the 3 shortcuts.